Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Marjorie. Today's video is going to be about Mardi Gras wreath. And I've got this weatherproof, I think it's like a 10 or 12 inch sign from Craft Outlet. And sorry for that, I'm having a little bit of issues trying to get my super glue out. So I'll just take a couple of cable mounts and add some super glue and add it onto my sign, so I'll be able to attach my sign this way. I'm adding my pipe cleaners and then I'll go around with some hot glue. I use Gorilla hot glue and it works great. And I just put a line of hot glue around the entire perimeter of the cable mount. This is my 14-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree, and in the first two inner rings I'm just going to attach one pipe cleaner, and then on the bottom two you'll see where I put two pipe cleaners. Total of 6 sections, so it'll be 18 pipe cleaners in total for making your work wreath. And I do like this method better because you spend about $1.50 pipe cleaners and wreath, and it's cheaper. It's more cost effective than if you bought like a normal work wreath that's $5-6 or so. So I try to keep my price of the wreaths down to a minimum. I've got this beautiful deco mesh 10 inches, and what I did is I cut the first 18 strips at 30 inches, and I'm just going to roll up one side and then turn it over and roll it up 3 times on the other side, and then I'm just going to walk my fingers up the middle. Good thing about this deco mesh is that green stripe in the middle is actually the midpoint, so that's good as far as making sure you're staying in the middle on doing the ruffles, and as far as attaching them into your wreath frame. Then I just used a 10-inch piece and kind of just put it as a real big curl and added that in. So I've got a cruffle and a curl in each of the 18 pipe cleaners that you see here. Here I've got my ribbon tails cut at 14 inches. I have that beautiful 2.5 inch purple and the 1.5 inch white with, different types of Mardi Gras decor on it. They are wired ribbons, and they both, along with the sign and the deco mesh, came from Craft Outlet. And what I'll do is, rather than keeping all those little ends on the pipe cleaners, I just cut them down and push the end of the pipe cleaner into the back so nobody gets hurt. And then I only cut 12 sets of ribbons because the outer ring has 12 pipe cleaners, and so I'm only going to put the ribbon tails in the outer pipe cleaners. So here I had some green and purple ornaments left over, and I just choose to go ahead and add that to each of the ribbon tail ends. And I attached my sign. Now what I did with the 2.5 inch ribbon and that 1.5 inch ribbon that has got the Mardi Gras stuff on it, excuse me, I went ahead and I knew I was going to do 3 bows. So I went ahead and took whatever was off of the spools, and I measured them out and divided them by 3. That way I had the same amount of material to make the 3 bows, and I knew in advance what I was working with, rather than, kind of try to guess and see where I was at and mess something up. So this works really great for me. Now the tails are 8 inches and the loops are 6 inches, although I go just a hair down on the white one, and then I use a black and white Harley Quinn as well, and both the loops are just a hair shorter than 6 inches. So I just take my bow off of the bow maker and I attach a pipe cleaner on it and make sure it's tightened real good, and then I just go back and fluff out the ribbon. So I've already attached the other two ribbons. What I did is I put one on the top and then one on the bottom on the left side, and then I knew I was going to make this one in the middle of those two. And this is why I did not add other ribbon tails except for the one on the bottom rows, because this is all pretty much covered up and you wouldn't even be able to see it. So this is the end result, and I absolutely love it. I love that sign. It's weatherproof. It's just absolutely gorgeous ribbons. And I want to thank you guys for spending your day with me. Happy New Year's, and I hope you all have a very blessed week.